will be replacing the Downstream oxygen sensor in this 2003 Toyota Camry. Taking a look inside the engine bay, we first want to focus on the very front portion of the engine. Specifically, we are going to be looking down through the engine almost towards the bottom. Taking a look between the heat shield and the radiator cap, we're going to look all the way down towards the bottom. When we get to the bottom, we can see a small gray wiring harness. Taking a look from the top of the engine down, I can see that wiring harness for my oxygen sensor. There is a small button that needs to be pushed on the left side so you can wiggle loose the right side. And then we will be taking a look underneath the vehicle towards the front to locate the actual oxygen sensor. To aid in this process, I have installed rhino ramps as well as safety stands just in case the rhino ramps fail. And I also have wheel chocks behind the rear tires. If I take a look underneath the vehicle and I locate that electrical wire and follow that, it will lead to my oxygen sensor. And I can use my oxygen sensor socket to fit around the hex nut on that oxygen sensor. I can then slip on a 3/8 inch drive ratchet and loosen that up. And then we can work that out. And I always like to compare my old parts to my new parts. Our new part is just a little bit longer, which isn't a huge deal. And everything else seems to be pretty much the same. On our new component, we already have some anti-seize applied, so we are ready to install this back in the engine. We're going to start this by hand first to make sure we don't cross thread it. We can then add our oxygen sensor socket and snug that down. Lastly, we can connect that wiring harness, and this repair is complete.